Hi guys, Kelsey here from Lifetime Performance. Shout out to everyone across the globe. Know we're going through tough times right now, but I believe that we're gonna come out on the other side of this much stronger and much more sufficient individually, and so which will make us better as a whole. Today, I wanted to talk about some discipline, how to become more disciplined. And what got me thinking about this is how athletes are so disciplined, and I was thinking about that. I was on the Peloton bike, and I generally have an easier time with self-discipline, and I believe a lot of that is because I was an athlete growing up. So these are some things that I believe athletes do and that we can do, and we can find a lot more alignment in our life with doing what we set out to do. So one of the things that I believe that most successful people, including athletes, do is they have a vision of where they're going. They have a decision made about what they want and what it's going to take to get there. So I think that's a big thing that is always suggested to put down is, what do you want? Where are you going? What do you want freedom from? What do you want more of? Do you want to be healthier? Do you want to feel better in your body? Do you want to be better spiritually? Do you want to be more connected to God? Do you want to have better relationships? What is it? And what are you going to do to get there? Second thing, and I think this is where a lot of people fall off the edge, is making sure our thinking is consistent with what we've laid out. Now, it is so easy to let our thinking drag us down. And so we really have to be like, I think of the little watchtower guards, over our thoughts, monitoring and saying, no, sorry, that's not in alignment with what I determined. You need to go. And that is very challenging, but as we see this kind of goes on, so take for example someone that wants to start exercising more during this time of quarantine. They want to start working out, and they make that decision, and on day 3 things start coming in their mind like, it's so hot, I can't, it's really hard to, with everything that's going on. I've never really been good at this. It's just not in my genes. I just don't like it. I've never liked working out. And so you see all these thoughts are driving us, diverting us away from what we determined already. So really increasing awareness and looking at those things and saying, you don't support what I want. And even though it may take a little bit of sacrifice at this moment, I know that that's what is going to fulfill me and make me happy. So we really need to be obedient to what we decided and tell our mind, no, I'm not going down that road. And that thought needs to get lost. And we can't do that unless we have this awareness over our thinking. So big thing, number 2, making sure your thoughts are consistent and in alignment with what you have set out to do. If they're not, then they need to go. Okay, number 3, big thing, especially for us emotional people and what we feel. Do not let feelings direct your behaviors, okay? So when I get up in the morning and I don't feel like going to work, that doesn't determine whether or not I go to work. I get up and I go to work. I don't call in. I don't make up some excuse that I don't feel good. When it's time to go work out and I'm feeling tired and I don't want to, and I rather go lay in bed and I feel like going to watch a movie, that doesn't determine what I do. Successful people and athletes don't let their feelings get in the way of what they determine. So yes, they can be feeling sad or lonely, or they can feel like doing something else, but they don't let their feeling determine their life. Their feelings determine their life. They can feel a certain way and go do another thing and choose to stay consistent with what they put out and what they decided. So think about those 3 things. Now, all of these things include you becoming a thinker and watcher over your mind. And our thoughts, like I've said, control our feelings, which can control our behavior. So we got to work backwards. Don't look at the behavior or even the feelings, but you got to start looking at the thoughts and what create this. So get it back at the foundation. Hit me up if you have any questions. I hope you guys are all safe. Keep your spirits up, and talk to you soon.